What's up everyone? Today we're going to talk about where to go dancing if you're visiting Australia. So obviously first thing is first, if you're visiting Australia, definitely check out their beaches. They're some of the most beautiful beaches that I've ever been to. I think they're personally better than the ones out here in Los Angeles. Definitely check that out. So yeah, I was lucky enough to go to two cities while I was in Australia, and those include Brisbane and Sydney. Because I was only there for a few days, just on a business trip. I didn't spend enough time dancing out there. I was very limited in time. But if you are in Brisbane, for example, definitely recommend you checking out downtown, checking out their beaches like I mentioned earlier, and also their beautiful bridges. I don't know what it was about this specific location, but like in Brisbane, they had some of the best, coolest bridges that I've ever seen. And they are people friendly and overall just beautiful in design. So yeah, unfortunately I didn't get a chance to go dancing in Brisbane because I was there for just a day. However, I did get a chance to go dancing in Sydney. It was a 1-hour flight from Brisbane to Sydney and it was very quick. Honestly, the thing that sucked during my trip was that my flight kept getting canceled from Brisbane to Sydney. At the time there was some storm going on, and man, I remember me and my co-worker, we were on the computer, we just kept saying delayed or canceled, right? And we're like, oh man, we're not gonna get a chance to go to Sydney. That was the city that I was looking forward to going to the most. Luckily we found the flight that was not canceled. We quickly switched it and took off to Sydney. I'm not gonna lie, I'm usually very calm during my flights just because you're used to flights, right? But this one was a rough one. So the reason it kept getting canceled was because of windy conditions. It was too windy to fly, and their equivalent of the FAA in Australia was like, no, it's not safe to fly. But this one, it was at 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. and I don't know why, but we were lucky enough to go, right? So as we were taking off, I just remember you could feel the winds pushing the plane around, and I was like, oh my god, what am I doing? But everything was fine, we landed there safely. So anyway, back to Sydney. After a few days of working, on my final day, which was a Thursday night, I was like, okay, this is my only free time. I have to go dancing. I have to just go. I remember I was this close enough to going just because I was extremely tired. I think I was just getting over my jet lag. I texted my friend that lives out there and I was like, hey, where should I go? This is my final day. Please tell me where to go. And he recommended a place called Omega, and I'll put the link in the description below for you to check out. But that was where I ended up going. As of today, it looks like it's still active, somewhat, even though there's kind of a pandemic right now. But yeah, I ended up going. So I remember when I got to the location, it was somewhere in downtown Australia. I was a little bit lost. I could hear the music, but I didn't know where exactly it was coming from. So as I was searching around, luckily there was another person that was going to the same location, and I think he could kind of tell that I was lost and not from around there. He probably knows who goes there, right? So he was nice enough to show me where the place was. So we went upstairs, finally found the place, and then as I was ready to pay, right, I opened up my wallet. There was no money. I forgot about my money! Oh, such a rookie mistake. That is the worst thing you could do, is forgetting your cash, right? They didn't accept credit card there, as most places that when you're paying at the front, they don't accept credit cards, right? I think things are starting to change now, but at the time it was only cash. So he was super friendly enough to pay for me. Australians are super nice, okay? Let's just put it like that. They're super nice. I can't say that people would do the same here in Los Angeles, but hey, I guess just the dance community out there is smaller and more friendly, so thank you, stranger, for paying for me. That was very nice of you. So the first thing that I noticed when we got inside was there was a bar on the right side there, so definitely bought the kind stranger some drinks because he totally paid for me and he didn't have to, and they were playing salsa music. So the music was played by a DJ, which, if you're a dancer, I think most people will prefer DJs over live bands just because live bands tend to play longer songs. We're talking about 6 to 10 minute songs. But DJs are better, at least for dancing, because you get a wide variety of music, and they're not too long, maybe like 4 to 5 minutes long. So in any case, I remember them playing salsa music, bachata music, and I think they sprinkled in some cha-cha as well. Yeah, overall was very fun. So that's pretty much it. That's the only place I had a chance to go to. But again, it was a ton of fun, and whenever I go to other places, if I find dancing, I would say it's like the equivalent of dessert, right? You had your meal just being in a different country. It's always a ton of fun. And then if you find dancing, it's like, oh, there's dancing, right? Here we go. So I don't care if they have only salsa or only bachata or only cha-cha or whatever it is. Like, I'm just happy that there's something. So if you're an Australian that just happened to stumble upon my video and you know of some places to go dancing, please do share it in the comments below. It would be really cool to get some other locations from the locals. So that's it, guys. Thanks again for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe if you like this video, or if you want to see more videos about land dancing, traveling, or technology for traveling. But anyways, thanks again, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.